Hey everyone, Kris Kidd here for NNG Hollywood. I love a good adventure story, and I love animation. So what do you get when you combine great cultural lore and brilliantly created CGI? Abominable. The story of Yi and her friendly Yeti has been in the works for 3 years. This authentic collaboration between DreamWorks Animation and Pearl Studios brings the talents of writer-director Jill Colton and producer Pei Lin Cho to the forefront of big-budget animated movies.
I got a rare opportunity as a writer-director to have the subject of a Yeti and to create the Yeti lore from scratch, which is so exciting, right? And the other thing I got to do was create a character like Yi, who is a hero of the story, but she's a strong, empowered, stubborn tomboy of a girl, and that's who I was growing up. And so
For a creative person, being given license to create this new magic is a playground of immeasurable freedom. It's not like the story of the Yeti's been told as many times as vampires or witches, or even his North American cousin Bigfoot. The story is as fresh as the role of the movie's hero Yi. The creative team actively breaks molds, and sometimes flat out disregards past notions of a young girl's place in an animated film. Chloe Bennett, who rose to fame in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is thrilled to portray this brave, adventurous spirit.
First off, it's just like an incredibly authentic story for me, as being a Chinese girl who is stubborn and curious and independent and adventurous. I never saw any films growing up that I could relate to. I was never into Disney princesses. It never made sense to have my whole life be revolving around a Prince Charming, and it's really important for young girls to see something else, see a different version of a young woman, and I think that's what this film does.
I've always been of the mind that writers write what they know, creators create what they see. Abominable is something that could have existed for a long time now, but we are only getting to experience it in this day and age.
Well, this story is the first time that a modern-day Chinese family has been featured in a global animated film ever. So it is really a remarkable moment, and actually not since Mulan for 21 years has there been a Chinese family in animation at all.
The cultural significance of this movie is going to be synonymous with the fun the audience experiences. It takes place in China, but it feels like home. The lead is a tomboy girl, but everyone can relate to her. The Yeti is magical, but the belief in magic is what unifies every nation on the planet. One other thing that unifies all peoples? Family.
It's so great to be a part of because we take Chinese culture and we normalize it, We show that these Asian families are no different than any other family in the world, so it's really cool.
Abominable promises to be adventurous, scary at times, and most importantly, funny.
I've got blueberries in places where blueberries should never be.
Joining Chloe Bennett to deliver the voices of Jin and Pang are Tenzing Norgay Trainer and Albert Tsai. This ragtag band of friends find themselves faced with bad guys, egos, and terrain, but the team somehow make it through these endless perils.
It's really just a story about three kids who find a magical Yeti. Yi finds a magical Yeti on her roof, and they go on this journey to return the Yeti, now named Everest, to his home in the Himalayas. And it's really a story about family and how far you're willing to go for your family, whether it's the family you're born with or the family that you sort of create.
Going into an animated film of this magnitude, we, as moviegoers, have expectations. We want it to make us feel good. We hope there's an underlying story that connects us all on a special level. We know there's going to be a few jokes that only adults get. My prediction is Abominable will deliver all this and more. Writer-director Jill Colton is delivering from the heart. She has created a lead character that she and so many other women wish they had growing up. Pei Lin Cho and Pearl Studios are true to the Chinese culture because they lived it. However, and more importantly, those of us buying tickets are going to be immersed into something new. Whether it be experiencing another culture, a new kind of hero, or an unfamiliar magic that is the very foundation of building lore into legend. Abominable will be climbing the box office charts starting September 27th, 2019. I'm Kris Kidd for NNG Hollywood. We'll see you at the movies.